You are now in tune with Broadband Bullies. Let's go. Yeah, Broadband Bullies got a lot of juice. 4 different states, that's a lot of troops. Money coming in off the alley-oops. We split it 4 different ways, that's what family do. We hear them throwing shots, but they ain't prepared to shoot. We was raised in the game, every day we hoop. And I ain't talking controllers, homie. Even the cages in the hood couldn't hold us, homie. Animal. The left trigger got them focused on the send-off. Soon as they trigger the right button, then we pick them off. Never been a worker, always ordered the block. I ain't seen, I ain't heard, we avoided the cops. Kept a white girl, never shorted the shot. Reinvest in ourselves, never short on shots. Get it? Z told me about a lot of you niggas. Disrespectful with the tweets, I don't follow you niggas. My youngest about the clout, couple followers niggas, and I actually have them follow you niggas. Don't get it twisted. You are now in tune with Broadband Bullies. Let's go. Yeah, Broadband Bullies got a lot of juice. 4 different states, that's a lot of troops. Money coming in off the alley-oops. We split it 4 different ways, that's what family do. We hear them throwing shots, but they ain't prepared to shoot. We was raised in the game, every day we hoop. And I ain't talking controllers, homie. Even the cages in the hood couldn't hold us, homie. Animal. The left trigger got them focused on the send-off. Soon as they trigger the right button, then we pick them off. Never been a worker, always ordered the block. I ain't seen, I ain't heard, we avoided the cops. Kept a white girl, never shorted the shot. Reinvest in ourselves, never short on shots. Get it? Z told me about a lot of you niggas. Disrespectful with the tweets, I don't follow you niggas. My youngest about the clout, couple followers niggas, and I actually have them follow you niggas. Don't get it twisted. You are now in tune with Broadband Bullies. Let's go. Yeah, Broadband Bullies got a lot of juice. 4 different states, that's a lot of troops. Money coming in off the alley-oops. We split it 4 different ways, that's what family do. We hear them throwing shots, but they ain't prepared to shoot. We was raised in the game, every day we hoop. And I ain't talking controllers, homie. Even the cages in the hood couldn't hold us, homie. Animal. The left trigger got them focused on the send-off. Soon as they trigger the right button, then we pick them off. Never been a worker, always ordered the block. I ain't seen, I ain't heard, we avoided the cops. Kept a white girl, never shorted the shot. Reinvest in ourselves, never short on shots. Get it? Z told me about a lot of you niggas. Disrespectful with the tweets, I don't follow you niggas. My youngest about the clout, couple followers niggas, and I actually have them follow you niggas. Don't get it twisted. You are now in tune with Broadband Bullies. Let's go. Yeah, Broadband Bullies got a lot of juice. 4 different states, that's a lot of troops. Money coming in off the alley-oops. We split it 4 different ways, that's what family do. We hear them throwing shots, but they ain't prepared to shoot. We was raised in the game, every day we hoop. And I ain't talking controllers, homie. Even the cages in the hood couldn't hold us, homie. Animal. The left trigger got them focused on the send-off. Soon as they trigger the right button, then we pick them off. Never been a worker, always ordered the block. I ain't seen, I ain't heard, we avoided the cops. Kept a white girl, never shorted the shot. Reinvest in ourselves, never short on shots. Get it? Z told me about a lot of you niggas. Disrespectful with the tweets, I don't follow you niggas. My youngest about the clout, couple followers niggas, and I actually have them follow you niggas. Don't get it twisted.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys come in, hit the like button. Type your name. Type your name. We're gonna shout you guys out. Yeah, buddy. Few things we're gonna talk about here today. God's good, God's good. All the time. He said he got the whole world in his hand. I ain't gonna lie, this is a sad goddamn day. Sad day. Sad goddamn day. He say, that's why we pray. Pray. I'm bugging fuck out. We got to pray just to make it today. To be an Xbox fan, you got to pray just to make it today. We're gonna talk about it today, baby. Hold on. Coming right now. I'm coming right now. Let me go right quick. Reminder, delay is a good thing. Fuck nigga, the police pretending like they care about where ever we're gonna play Halo. Their whole community is trash. Garuda, what the fuck, another fumble? Oh man, god damn it. Come Jesus Christ, we're gonna talk about it. Let me hop my black ass in here right now. We are live. We are live. Neff? Nadal.
Yes.
You there?
Let me chat real quick.
Nepalese.
One sec. Pulling up the chat real quick.
You alright, Neff? Wait, you alright, Neff? You okay?
I was making your thumb.
Okay. So go down and out. You alright, bro?
Yeah. All right. So Joshua Toby, shout to him. John Tukaim and Panda Mark, Dark Lord Fusions. Rashado, Post is listening to RDX for damage control pointers. Oh, I'm sure he is. Shogunat Deceptor, Stephanie R. I Speak English, Gen X 128, Phantom Kraken. I think he just released a video. Moonsoon Armstrong, Snake Doctor 313, Moonsoon Armstrong again, Max City Entertainment, T. Beckett, Seth. Let's see, Lushy Lou, Jimmy D, Quincent Serraris, Overdone Memes. He's got a special for us later. Mr. Quarantine, Sound 217 just left apparently. Boycott Activision, that's an interesting name. Heath Stevens, what's up? We got Master Sith with a $5 bill. Reminder that this delay is a good fucking thing. Fuck the ponies, pretending they care about whatever Halo gonna play like. Their whole community is trash.
My man Master Sith Seaport the trope. He said, God damn it, it's good games on many sides. Talk that shit. I'm sorry, pardon me. Yeah.
LG Gamer, what's good? Young Boy Gip, Heath Stevens again. Chief the VR Gamer, Daniel B, Seth, TV Boy 706, Panda Mark, Elysium Core, Ninth Star Games, Nari, Verge Brizzle, Tekken God Jets. Let's see, True 3, Max City Entertainment with the $5.
Bro.
Hold on, scroll past. Here it goes. No doubt this hurts the Xbox launch lineup. It does. But let's not act like ponies haven't been capping for delays in 2020. Here we go. Tommy Bull with the $2. Wasn't it just last night the bots were... No, wait, sorry. Wasn't just last night the bots was buff? The fuck? Brian Carter, shout out to him. Let's see. Panda Mark, Tekken God Jets again. King Player, who am I missing? John Castello, Trippy Chimp, Sound 217 again, seeing if I've missed anybody. Shadow the Ghost, what's up? King Durian, Panda Mark, Videli, Sam Walton, Frostity here with a $5 bill. I don't know why Xbox fanboys are upset about Halo being delayed. They still have Back and Pat, right? Laughing my ass off. Nerd Nate, the Brewham, and Fab6 with the Nail Bat, and Stephanie R again with Zaire Delagato.
I'm sorry, pardon me.
Alright, and I believe that's officially everyone. That's it.
Oh,
nope.
You got what?
Crimson X25 with the $5. Glad Halo was delayed. Take the time and make it right. Get it right.
Who that, Crimson?
That's Crimson.
Hey, Crimson, you my man. I'm sorry, brother. I was recording 3 videos. I'm after this show. I'm gonna track down that link and I'm gonna send you that link because I paid for them shirts. That's why I screenshot it when I sent them to you. And that them niggas gonna be $35, man. But what did he say though? What did he say?
He is glad Halo Infinite got delayed. And,
But he was
make sure
glad
the game comes out right.
it was delayed.
Yeah,
What?
man. Hey, I'm seeing a couple super chats that you didn't
read-
see
read-
above
read it,
that
read it.
though. Garuda Legends with the 5. He says, "What the fuck? Another fumble." And then Master Sith. What was his? Reminder that this delay is a good thing. Fuck the ponies pretending they care about or we're ever gonna play Halo. Their whole community is trash.
I'm sorry,
Oh, man.
but yeah, I'm sorry.
We actually got 3 new super chats in that time span. Coopman with the $5. Keep that same energy. Bots, y'all talk shit when Sony delayed games. Now y'all delaying y'all launch games and make Kratos have mercy on your souls. He is the true God. Lushy Loon with the $5. Here layeth on the fair day our Lord Jesus Christ. He is a good God. The Xbox Series X, dead on the ground, absent of life. Rest in peace.
Hey, shout out to
Amen.
Riv.
Gamer O'Malley with the $2. Phil Spencer is a stone cold, ice cold liar. Max City Entertainment with the 5. Why is it when Xbox does something the same caliber of Sony, they get criticized differently? Fanboy wars are one-sided. Emmanuel A1 with the $2. This is all part of Phil's marketing plan. Pay attention.
Oh my God! Say my God is an awesome God, man. So I guess what they announced it today. What time of the day? I was working today. Believe it or not. I made 4 videos today, and I was getting ready. So what time did this news come out?
Honestly, I have no idea. Do you know what time it came out, Buck? 'Cause I was at work myself.
As soon as I woke up, basically,
12, maybe?
Z came in and he mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
It was about 12 Eastern.
My man said it was half past the cow's ass and according to my balls. Listen here, right? Listen here, right?
Oh,
Listen here, right? God damn it. Listen. You know who I blame for this shit here? You know who fault? Wait, hold on.
Donnie D.
Nah, I can't blame this on Donnie, man. We gotta stop blaming shit on Donnie, man. Donnie gonna fucking sue us, man. This is part of Phil. Hold up, my man Garuda Legends has signed a pony contract, people. Okay, we got here, right? Let me put my shit in live. I can see it. All right. Who fought? Hey, now you know what? Neff, I listen, Neff. I listen here, bro. This comes at a horrible time for you. You've been out there selling motherfucking snake oil. You started to a Halo themed goddamn channel.
I think this is great for me. I think it gives me another year of coverage.
You know what I mean? You done do out there, but you told him don't.
You gotta make a diamond in a rough, right?
You said Z. No, you gotta watch that video in trailer in 4K. My God, it's not the same. It's blistering. Man, that shit is dog shit. And the problem is with them, to be honest, you know what the problem is? It shouldn't have been crossprint. It shouldn't be crossprint. It should be next generation. No, all right? And we gotta be honest here.
But Z.
Not no but Z.
It's from the horse.
Fuck the horse, fuck the cow, fuck the goat, fuck the sheep.
Right. But guess what? It's from the head nigga Phil.
Man, listen, I don't give a fuck about that square head, motherfucker. I told you Phil wouldn't answer.
Right, but this happened on his watch once again. You know, I was like, he's the one that came out with keep your Xbox console. You got Game Pass. You can play these games. You said it many times that this is gonna compromise a lot of games. What everybody do to you, Z? They all went against you. They was telling you that you're wrong. It's not gonna hold shit back. And then now there it is. Like
you're absolutely right, Manhattan. And I listen here. And I also said, right, heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? I know this, right? Listen here, motherfuckers gave me my flowers while I can smell them, right? And I said this is going to be issue. Listen, and I'm not going to. There's no need to beat a dead Xbox. I'm not going to do that, right? You know what I mean? I'm not going to throw motherfucking side night in y'all open wound try to kill y'all motherfucker. I ain't gonna do that to y'all, right? But
get this fucking.
Why not? They would do that to you.
D has challenged you D many times about.
I don't give a fuck about them niggas, man. Listen here, right? Well, I say that to say this, right? Because even what Phil said, there would be no gamer left behind and all other shit. Then you come out and Hellblade is next generation only. There's only but so much you can do. And I also said once third party stops supporting older hardware or when engines become newer, we talking about when those consoles come out, 2013, and that's at least 2011 hardware at a minimum. You understand what I'm saying? We're in 2020, so it's only but so much you can fucking do. You know what I mean? It's only but so far you can fucking stretch it. So what I was saying then, like, you know what I mean? this generation started in 2013. It's fucking 2020. Now I understand the business model why they would make it for, for 2013 hardware and was known because it's Halo Infinite is gonna keep growing and the bulk of your your user base is there, and that isn't a $1 billion franchise. You launch it and launch within install base of maybe 1 million. That ain't happening, Captain. So I understand that. You know what I mean? But hey, it shouldn't be a launch goddamn game. And if guess what? For one thing, before I stab him in the back, Phil, whoever decided to pull the plug on the goddamn game, kudos to you. Why do I say kudos? That's called being the goddamn behemoth. You know what I mean? That's called when motherfucking Apple removed the goddamn headphone jack. Motherfuckers criticized them. Fuck you. Pay me. Be the goddamn behemoth. And I'm gonna say it right here first for one of these other motherfuckers steal my shit. Because I told these motherfuckers 6-7 months ago, Halo multiplayer will be free. Post argued me the fuck down. And whenever I did that goddamn show with Rand, months later, he said he heard the same goddamn thing. He said,
Rand,
what? Frick, that's gonna be fire. I said, my brother. Argued me down a few months ago, right? But this is what they're gonna do. And what they should do. And what I'm hearing they're going to do, right? Well, don't shoot the messenger. Put that bitch back in the oven, year and a half. Show it next year. Next gen shit. Make our face melt. Then come out and say, you know what? We decided to bring our visions to life. We had to use newer hardware, right? Use the newer shit, right? And if that game look next gen, ain't nobody gonna fucking complain. Right? For the motherfucker, oh man, I want so fuck what? Listen, you want to play it? We got a $250 goddamn console for you, the Xbox Series S. If not, kick goddamn routes. That's all they got to do. You know what I mean? But I still like that grass. Hold up. What we got here?
We got lots of super chats, so let me catch up now.
That's all they got to do. All they got to do.
You're right.
Going up, Garuda Legends with the $5. We'll read this one again. Sign the pony contract, people. Max City Entertainment with the $2. I threw the pony contract in the trash. Tommy Bull with $2. Phil delayed to add Craig as a companion character, possible under Phil's leadership. Max City with the $2. So Sony gets to use COVID, but Xbox can't. Can't make this shit up. That's his 9 Vegeta with the $2. Sony can use the COVID, right, as an excuse to delay their game, but Microsoft can't. Max City.
Hey, Mac, you see that game? That game's been in production. Hey, Mac, you my bro. You know you my motherfucking brother. That game's been in the oven for 4 years. And it's looking, you gotta realize this, they went from Unreal Engine 4, if you don't know, to the Slit Space engine, right? They changed 2 fucking directors, you know what I mean? So, again, the game was gonna be the game. COVID's only been going on for 4 months. So, if that's not, we're talking about indefinite delay. They scratching a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Because, here's the thing, because it wasn't received well by the public. You got the world's most powerful goddamn console. I know it's a cross-gen goddamn, a game, but that's not what the people want. You know what I mean? And you only got one time really to make a first impression. This is a smart thing that they did. You know what I mean? It may suck for those that want to play it, but I've said then, when they had the goddamn Xbox showcase, put that bitch back in the oven. This ain't it. You know what I mean? Forget it.
Well, to be honest, I like what I saw from the gameplay aspect and everything else, but the graphics, they're just not it. They're not. I'm sure it would have looked better at launch, but even ray tracing wasn't ready.
Yeah, come on.
So if they really do delay this, definitely.
When you also look at it too, it also turns me off from the game. Like the gameplay looked great, the graphics we already know about the graphics, but that Destiny vibe what kind of got me, man. Like I was like, damn, is this Destiny 3? Like what the fuck going on, man? Like I don't know why they going into this Destiny direction. Is they trying to make Halo like a looter shooter too?
They want to make money. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not a looter shooter, but they're going to a platform perspective. So instead of releasing a Halo every 3 years, it's better just to keep this game come out right and just keep it alive for 7-10 years.
So you think it's going to be like a seasonal thing, kind of like Call of Duty and Destiny is doing, and Fortnite and all that?
They confirmed that. They said it's a platform. It'll be alive for 10 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, let's just see, because Bungie said the same thing about D1 and they end up making Destiny 2. So let's just see.
You see, that's the thing about that. That's because of Activision, right? Microsoft can't afford to do that shit anymore. Microsoft needs this shit to come out, and they just want you to keep playing the same fucking game. That's what the fuck they want. As is 9 Vegeta with the $2. Sony has won again. Javona with the 199. God damn it, Z. God damn it. You called it a good day for Halo. Garuda Legends with the 5. Been trying to tell you, Daddy Phil is a pony. Mech City with the 2. Now, I was responding to the chats. Okay. Jeremiah Ben Solo with the $5. 5 years. 500 million is no excuse. Delay Box Series L. I mean, I'd rather have delay than this shit. Victor Alston with the 2. Well said, Z. You said it, and they heard. And Alpha J with the $2. Infinite might be a Series X console exclusive only now.
Well, no. They have the Xbox Series X coming out, so they're not going to do.
Well, yeah, that's what it means. Next gen only.
Or whatever. But this I won't say that they heard it. Is that it wasn't received well. Didn't show well. And at the end of the day, let me just say, I've always said this, like, there's nothing, delays are the part of the industry that happens, delays all the time, right? It's the cancellation is something else. But I would rather any game, whether I be how mad I be not, be pushed back or delayed, right? And it's not done well. Like, you can't release that bitch like Sea of Thieves or State of Decay 2. This is again, and you guys know I don't play Halo, but this is Halo is just Xbox. You know what I mean? You see this right here? A lot of you motherfuckers know what the fuck this is. No, this is not a VCR. This is the motherfucking OG right here. This bitch heavy than my fucking Xbox One X. This is the OG right here. You know what I mean? Halo is Xbox. You cannot put this. And listen, and I was explaining. I'll shout out to Versatile Reg too. Reg, he about to get down with the Broadband bullies officially. I was talking to him earlier today. You know Versatile Reg, the guy that plays Duty and old shooter really well. You know what I mean? That happened on that Blaze Station. And a lot of people presume or perceive that Halo fell off, right? And I try to explain this shit to Neff and them and posting them a while ago, right? And I was saying that you don't need a Halo or a Gears every generation, right? The reason why Halo may seem like it fell off is because they're competing with multiplats that come out every year, right? And they're in the thing where they're releasing every 5 years, right? Or every 4 years, right? So, of course, like, I just got finished playing Halo a couple weeks ago. This shit feels dated to what's out right now. How do you fix that? And I've said a while ago, you do it like Destiny or whatever fuck, and just roll out these big expansion packs to it, and the game can keep growing and evolving and then changing to and adapting to what's going on now. Like Call of Duty out of the flop, boom, added the Battle Royale mode. Everybody loves it. Free to fucking play. It's accessible to everybody. That's the way you have to do it. For, you know what I mean, to say, if it was to ever gain back its dominance of being the premier shooter, it would never happen if it's coming out every 4 to 5 fucking years. You know what I mean? And you could be with something that can change on the drop of a goddamn dime. It'll never happen. So not to say that Gears fell off, I'm sorry, this is the last thing, or that fell off, that you can't complete in the shooting realm when you're coming out every 3 to 4 years. That, how you say, that business model is not working for them. I'm quite sure they set back and see what Bungie did with Destiny. It worked out, especially financially.
Hey Z, what are we doing here, man?
Look at this bill.
What are we doing here, man?
Yo, listen, let me get this bill. Now I'll tell you what he said. My man TV boy.
RIP Xbox
True
again.
sad in the words, or what did he say? True sad what?
Let me scroll up. All right, True Sad grocery store awards hours over at Xbox. Oh,
Rate
shit.
the Emperor.
Sorry. Rate the Emperor. Let's see. Eric Head 06 with the 5. I'll just hold on to my Xbox One X. Should I wait for the next AAA title to buy Series X? When will it be? When another fucking Forza is released?
I'm gonna answer
you. 5. Hey yo, who was the grocery store in the panel trying to slander Destiny? Stay in your lane, grocery store. No Destiny slander. That's the time Vegeta with the 2. First Scalebound, now Halo dead on arrival.
Hey, Eric Red 06. Here's the thing, right? Something I also said here on my dog shit channel, right? You know, listen, I'm gonna fuck this, mom. Yeah, I ain't gonna get on my bag and shit. I'll cut up later on, right? At the start of the gen, I'm gonna say this again. No one really has any big games. We all gonna be playing fucking multiplats, right? So it depends. If you want to pay the better rates in the multiplats, or you don't really care, fine. You're not gonna have any exclusives. You know what I mean? But what I'm hearing or what I've heard, that when they show it again it's gonna be next generation only, and they may state that. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. Me personally, I'm a very shallow man. I take BD for a brand. I want my motherfucking face to melt. Ain't nothing like me opening up a brand new goddamn console. This generation started in '07. I'm sorry, 2013. I'm lying. And people look at the Pro or the X like they're new consoles. No, they would just make the run what we ever had a little shinier. I want that new shit. You know what I mean? I want ray tracing or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I want it day one. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We get the last ringing. Hold
on. There's probably plenty more bills. Let me go check up
City.
on them. All right. So first, Scalebound, now Halo, Dead on Arrival, Max City Entertainment with $5. Z. I don't mind the play. It's best for Halo. It's the indifference of these fanboys show that Xbox brand while Sony gets passes for similar transgression. Mr. Righteous Fish with the $2. Y'all Xbox sound defeated today. Depression all over again. July 23rd all over again.
They're not even talking.
Okay.
Sound like a funeral in there.
Nev, what do you think? Post here, whoever. Hold on. How I feel.
I think people overreacting, man.
Yeah.
Look, this shit happens. Look, despite them putting Master Chief out there like that, I was very disappointed. But I'd rather them come out looking at a game that's not already complete, but has a lot of headroom to get better, than a game coming out overselling the visuals, and then by the time it get to us, it's not the same game that we saw when they initially put it out there. So
hit the like button.
I'd rather have a game where we can scale up and see better graphics than have better graphics, and by the time it gets to us, it's scaled down.
Dog out right quick for me. Dog out. Take over.
I told you right after the show that if they delayed, that it needed to be delayed. We both agreed that it needed
I said
to be
that bitch was delayed when they showed that motherfucker. I said put that bitch back in the oven.
Yeah.
Ain't it, Jen?
Put it back in the oven. Right. Facts. And then when I hopped on the show, I was like, man, they need to delay it. It's not really going to be a significant impact on the launch lineup. Majority of the games that on both sides that people are going to be playing is multi-plats. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a few exclusives at the beginning, but it ain't going to be the exclusives that we want and that we expect, like the God of Wars and shit like that. So it's going to be more multi-plats in the launch window than there are exclusive titles for the first party launch lineup. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad that they delayed it. You know what I'm saying?
No. Hey,
I'm not mad because I know
remember what
whenever
Miyamoto said?
Out, yeah.
He said a delay game is eventually good and a bad game is bad forever.
Yeah. The thing that
true.
I'm glad about is that they didn't use Game Pass for an excuse to put the game out. They didn't just say, hey, we're going to put this game in Game Pass the way it is, and we're going to do a Sea of Thieves or a grounded type approach. We're going to put it the way it is, the way it looks, and whatever content we might scale back features, but we're going to throw it in Game Pass because we know our fan base still going to play it, and then we're going to use Game Pass to kind of build over the game over the next couple of months and years. No, they said we ain't going to put it in Game Pass. We ain't going to release it, period. We're going to delay it and do what needs to be done. And that was the best idea. You know what I'm saying? Because even if they wouldn't have delayed it and they would have slapped it in Game Pass, people still would have been complaining, saying, oh, Microsoft is using Game Pass to do this and do that game. We told y'all Game Pass was the Dollar General of gaming, but they didn't do that. They could have did it, but they didn't do it. So I'm kind of glad they did. You know what I'm saying? You got the bills, Ness?
Yeah, now that we're caught up and I officially got the thumbnail done, so let me scroll up to the last one. Mr. Righteous Fish will reread it. For $2, y'all Xbox sound defeated today. Depression has taken over. Tavon Parrish with a 5. Ponies would say they would have Spider-Man DLC at launch. Master Sith with $2. Fuck you, Z, for always being right. Dog shit channel. McNeil Chris J with the $10. To the grocery store trying to compare Sony's delays to Microsoft delays. When we saw The Last of Us 2, it looked fantastic. Probably got delayed for polishing. Halo Midfinite looks like a very, very early build. Fuck out of here. Coop Man with the $5. Post about to eat his depression away. Pig feet, hot water, cornbread for the days. It's all right, brother. Signed the contract. Phil betrayed you once again. The Mad Kaiju with the $2. I know that ain't Post talking about after hiding on Twitter. Garuda Legend with the 5. Xbox dudes, you cry on my shoulder. I've been your pony family for years, signed the contract. I care about you. Jameer Ben Shello with the 5. We need Microsoft to be on their A game, and that's great for gaming. We can't have the company with a monopoly and the gaming landscape. Gamer O'Malley with the 2. How is the Series X going to compete with the PS5 launch year? Corey Tedwell. Bad idea to release alongside Cyberpunk anyway. And Johnny J with the $5. Z. Fuck all that nonsense Post talking about. Play the damn song ASAP.
What am I cooling and capping about? Because I'm being honest.
They don't want to hear this.
Fuckery. Y'all don't want to hear the honest Post up. Y'all want me to sit up here and demonstrate
I'm glad they
stuff like that. Well, y'all not gonna get this because I
that.
stay honest and true to when they first showed it.
No, they want to hear you say impeach Phil.
Yeah, impeach. Look, I'm not gonna damage control this shit. This was the right move. Now, when Last of Us 2 was in development for a long ass time, went through about 3, maybe 4 or 5 different delays. None of you motherfucking ponies had shit bad to say. You all was saying the same thing that I'm saying right now. It was a good move. This and that. COVID-19. This and that.
From their perspective, they believe that Sony delivers to them.
Wait, hold on. We got 2 more bills, so actually I'll read this one, then I'll read the other one. Link 2K1 with the $5. It's simple. Stop trying to do the no gamer left behind shit and just run it on the new hardware. You see what happened to Cyberpunk? S9 Vegeta with the $2. Post, how many times are you gonna let Xbox fail you, bruh? And one more, and this is a request to Z. A request to Z for $5. Z, fuck all that nonsense Post is talking about. Play the goddamn song.
You had to go reread that. Look, the fact of the matter is, this is not the end of Xbox. Every generation, y'all come up with something.
On that land.
This thing.
He played the song, baby. He played the song. That's all he needed was a cue.
And they made an updated version of the shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't see this yesterday. Oh man.
Sorry, but yeah. What you said it needed to happen. Here's the difference, right, Post? If you're gonna be honest here, right? Games delays happen, right? But when when Naughty Dog, whoever showed the game, when they showed the game, it didn't look like that. That's the difference. Delays are a part of the industry. Delays happen, and just give Microsoft track record this generation. Look along. How long has Crackdown been in oven? For a very long time. You saw that bitch when we got it. So, sorry I say motherfuckers may not believe that the glasses. I say first time shame on you, next time shame on me. Or if they look at the glasses being half empty and not half full, Post. You know what I mean? Listen. I'm not. Now's not the time for me to gloat. I'm just gonna make sure y'all don't harm each other. I've been telling y'all motherfuckers for a minute. Nobody want to listen to me.
The fact of the matter.
Bro.
The fact of the matter is, the chat wants me to be disappointed. They want me to be depressed. They want me on Twitter crying.
Post is done crying, bro.
Look, no,
he's crying on the inside.
It ain't about that. I'm not crying on the inside of anything. I woke up to this news on Twitter today, and I said, and I applauded. It don't need for me to cry or be depressed or anything like that. This was the right move. I was disappointed the way they showed it. I was disappointed the fact that they put him out there like that. And I stayed true to what I said. Why should I be depressed or crying about this? I'm still getting a Series X. This is not going to stop me. This ain't going to stop nobody on the panel from buying the Series X.
Okay, well, here's the thing, right? I see some other one. I guess I got all right here. And
yeah, so we got 3 more bills. Lionel Jeffers with the $5. The reason people back The Last of Us 2 because Naughty Dog makes quality games, even if you hate their games. Grocery store. Keontae Harris with the $5. My first console that I didn't have to share was an Xbox. First game was Halo, and I'm not disappointed. It needed it, obviously. I don't see anybody honestly mad about it. Brown Devil with the 5. Post speak with your chest. You're sounding like Mark Cerny with that soft tone.
Look. I don't got to yell to get my point across.
Let me see my specs.
I can emphasize that. I don't have to yell to get my point.
What are we doing here? No, you ain't gonna yell, Post?
let me tell you something. The simple matter is that I'm happy. This is a great thing. I expected this.
Wait,
Okay?
you can't be happy.
I'm happy.
But
No,
why
I'm
would you
happy
be happy?
that this is getting delayed because I was disappointed in the way they showed it. Even when they showed it, I hopped on the show and I was like, see what the fuck they've been doing for the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I literally asked that question.
What are we doing with 343 management? What are we gonna do with their management?
I don't know. Somebody needs to be responsible for this.
Heads need to roll.
Somebody need to be getting fired. Reorganization, new management,
How about
whatever.
this, right? I'm not even. No, listen, I know. How about this, right? Fuck this. I don't give a fuck. They don't like me. Niggas don't like me anyway, right? Hold on 1 second, right?
We do have two bills though. Burrito Legends with the $5. Post up, you can cry on my shoulder. Young boy, get with the 5.
See, that's what they want.
Chat, are you surprised? He's an Xbox ambassador. All right, go ahead.
Oh, I can't win for losing, bro. It's no win-win situation here. If I be honest, they want me to cry in damage control. But when I'm damage controlling, they want me to be honest. Some shit.
Mr. Righteous Fish with the $2.
Man.
Xbox are used to depression. There is no tears left.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yo, this shit crazy, yo.
Yeah. I'm gonna get your mic low as hell, but okay. Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold
you. Yeah, you is real low, man.
I'm trying to turn you up. Get talk though.
All right, is it good now?
Better. I turned you up myself. Yeah.
All right, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like 5 years, my nigga. Like I do gotta blame Phil for some of this too, because how did that like get past that nigga too? I ain't gonna hold you, right? With that whole shit with God of War, like we talked about how motherfucker went in there was like that's not the answer. Like, what was he doing? Or how did that get past him?
Yeah, we didn't even see that God of War. They just Sony killed that shit before they ain't even showed.
But that's my point. How did that shit get
that's a good
like,
question.
Sometimes you gotta ask that too.
That's a good question. Who is overseeing quality control at Microsoft that was allowing this shit? That is allowing this shit to happen.
Look, I got one more super chat. My bad. Keontae Harris with the $5. Mahan, go put on some Timbs and pick up those trash bags off those New York streets. Grocery store. City just dirty on y'all. Act entitled Xbox's day one. And to be honest, here's the thing. Whether it's Phil, whether it's Matt B, whoever the fuck is supposed to be watching this shit, they should have seen how the Xbox One was fucking everything up. And it's just clear looking at that demo, that shit needed to be next gen only for them to achieve their vision. It needs to be next gen only.
That's why I said hold on. We got countdown. We got Xbox. We got one more that we missed here.
Corey Tillman with the 5. Ponies act like Ratchet and Clank is God of War. Nobody checking for the gimmicky dog shit. And did I miss anyone else?
Okay, we got everybody. We need the Microsoft be on the A game. That's a great for game. We can't have a company with the monopoly. Okay, right. Here's the thing, right? And this is where it comes down to the company and corporation being greedy, right? I know why. Again, you're releasing Halo on all these, Left Behind because your install base and you make more money. I get that, right? But you have to somewhere along the line, and you're right. And I've been asking. Let me refrain from that. And I got to give credit to what's that very powerful white man used to do the show. What's the guy name again? David Jaffe, right? And you guys used to be making up. So Microsoft hired Atari. They bought this and they bought that, and he said then. He told me. And I didn't look at it this way. He said, and I didn't look at it from that aspect. He said, it doesn't really matter what they buy. Microsoft does a horrible job at managing talent. You know what I mean? Quality control. You know what I mean? Listen. What is the Xbox known for? Real talk. What are they known for? What is their signature? What did they make modern or make what we do?
The shooter.
No, online gaming, right?
Yeah, but
that's what they know. Xbox Live. Xbox, that was the console. You didn't have to buy no piece. Plug the thing in. Voice chat. Achievements. This is what they known for, right? Basically, that's that. You know what I mean? They for other things, but this would make me an Xbox fan was Xbox Live. And if talk shit like I'm doing this microphone right now, right? And I get how you say that Sony has story-driven games, one and dones or whatever, right? How's your strong suit, right? Just real talk. Look at the condition that Crackdown 3 released in the online. You couldn't, invite your friends, right? Battletoads. Fucking couch co-op. I mean, how much is it to fucking get an online net code? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I remember back in the day, if you don't know, Halo wasn't online, but she's been to plug that bitch into the server. I forgot the name of that program they had on the PC. And you,
Xbox Connect.
whatever.
Xbox
Yeah, and you
Connect.
can play that bitch online. Like, what the fuck is going on here? That's what I'm talking about. Even with Crackdown 3, right? I said you don't need another rated 60 goddamn game. That ain't the goddamn answer. You know what I mean? Like you're and again, I know it's easy to make fun of of Xbox guys, this, that, and the other, and and I do have fun doing that, right? But we're talking about this is not some small indie goddamn company, post or whoever on X. We're talking about Xbox guys, right? $1 trillion.
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't understand this, let me put it to you. Microsoft is large enough, right, to acquire Sony and Nintendo in one fell swoop and not miss a stride. And nobody this is how big this fucking company is, right? How much they're fucking worth, right? But you're the fucking hobo of goddamn gaming. I can see if this was their first goddamn console. How is it that you did a better job supporting this motherfucker here than you did the Xbox One? How? Why? That I don't understand. What the fuck is the end game here? You know what I mean? These are the questions. Even with look, Halo Master Chief Collection, right? That launch broke with online broke. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? Now, do games have issues sometime online in feature packs? Absolutely. But you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The shit was broke for months. I don't look. See, fucking State of Decay 2. Not full co-op online. We take it to the waist together. Like, what the fuck is that? This is your strong suit right here, bro. How do you fuck that up? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like the motherfucking going to the motherfucking what's my man name? What's the nigga name? What's the Muslim nigga name in Chicago? Faircon. Don't get a bean pie from that motherfucker. That shit disgusting. How you gonna fuck up the bean pie, bro? That coming down from Elijah Muhammad. The soybeans. Like, how you gonna fuck that up, bro? Like, this is your, you know what I mean? This is your calling here, and you're fucking that up. So, so I guess is it easy to make fun of Xbox and all their woes and stuff like that? But they do this shit to themselves. I don't know who the fuck saw that demo. And again, I told you there's no such thing as leaks. Even going down to Sony, those are controlled fucking leaks. The way the outcome, the backlash. Even when Sony shit, this was an old server. This, that, and the other. No, the fuck it wasn't. Y'all put that shit on the game. Shit was going to be the backlash here and get motherfuckers talking. You know what I mean? Even with that last leak from Halo, this is a 3-month-old build, and Dante this and that. No. I spoke to the same motherfucker. Those things happen intentionally. You know what I mean? My question is, again, who the fuck saw that game, saw motherfucking Craig Rogers, and said, you know what, yeah, we about to kill him with this, the best show ever. We more excited for the shit we didn't show. Like, nigga. That's what motherfuckers.
All right, let me play
before you play Lucifer. Before you play Lucifer, look at these bills.
Is that Corey Tidwell?
With the $5. Post. Ponies are acting like Ratchet and Clank is God of War. Nobody checking for that gimmicky dog shit. Drello Beats with the $5. What's good, people? Love the podcast. The background pictures are made by Picasso.
Drillo, I sent you my email address too, man. Let me know if you got my email address.
Eric Red, what up?
Von 2 with the $2. Did they also delay the free Xbox Live? Let's see. McNeil J with the $5. Where is Grid? Grid is right here. And where's Pizzo? The chat ninjas looking for them big cappers, lol. Max City Entertainment with the $2. I heard Ratchet and Clank wasn't even a launch title. TV Boy with the $5. The delay is much needed. Microsoft needs to start holding their games to higher standards, even at the cost of delays. Hold on, we got some more. Random G with $2. Lex Z said, it's hard being an Xbox fan. Person not found with the 2. The way Halo looked wasn't the Antris way. Let's see. Tommy Bull with the $2. Microsoft attitude. How much for one rib?
Wait. That's going over your head. I'm niggas will pull the big ass knot. Fuck am I wild at?
Yeah, let me get you want a full rap or half slap? No, I just want one rib.
Look at order rib. $10, nigga. It wasn't nothing but 100.
Let me get one bone.
One rib, nigga. One rib. What's up? 15 cents worth in my hand. I'm gonna get you sucking. That's what I'm gonna get you sucking. You owe. Hey, Tommy Boy, you showing your age, there, big fella. I'm sorry.
Right, you sure? You definitely sure your age.
What the hell's happening? But person not found with the $5. Going back and was the right move. Just hate I want to be able to play it day one is upsetting. But how do you let this ride should have stayed with Unreal Engine 4? Yeah, I don't know. See, building this game.
You got 2 more.
Yeah, no, building this game while building a new engine that's what fucked everything up. Tommy Cruise with the $2. I'm switching to PS5. Coopman with $2. 343 needs Grid's talents, and Ancaster with the 5. Phil Spencer gotta go. All paths lead this. Phil Spencer gotta go. All paths lead this clown. Bring Donnie D back.
Oh, you got anybody?
I think he was just overreacting, man.
Let me play this.
Now there's a new one. Keontae Clark with the $10. Microsoft tried to pull a fast one because let's keep it a buck. The masses wasn't complaining. They would have launched the game in the state it was in if the masses weren't complaining.
Good point.
Look, no, they had opportunity.
Let me play devil's advocate real quick.
Game Pass. They had opportunity to launch the Game Pass, and I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. That showed they made the right move by delaying it. Because they usually they would have did a crackdown or Sea of Thieves, threw that bitch in Game Pass and just built that shit over the next couple months and years until it became what it's supposed to become. No, put that shit back in the oven like
but Pose, I believe the reason why the Halo ended up looking like that because the limitations that was holding back on One X. Let's see here. When it comes,
I think that's partial of it. Hold on. When it comes to older hardware doesn't affect graphics. It only affects the design of the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. It doesn't affect graphics. It affects how that game is designed. And
the limitations of the
hold on, let me finish.
It's the limitations of the system.
The reason why I say that is because graphics can scale, design can't.
Wait.
Follow me. Hold on. Follow me. Come on, educate you niggas real quick.
Let me rebuttal this nigga, bro.
Hold on. Graphics can scale, the design can't. The Halo they wanted where you can flat all over the ring and shit.
They couldn't do it.
That design couldn't be done on the OG system.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying? So they scaled the design back to meet the requirements of the older hardware. Who
talk your shit? Talk your shit, boss. Talk your shit, boss.
We gonna pay these bills. I'm gonna let Noah go. You know, I definitely got.
Okay. McNeil Chris J with the $3. Post up. Get Up Leaks ain't had this info, huh? AP the shooter with the $10.
Talking about GitHub? That was legit though.
I know I'm late. AP says I know I'm late, but damn, Phil treating you bots like Goldie from DeMac. Y'all his bitches. He got y'all sniffing that fake Colombian, and y'all paying extra like it's a Blue Magic. No Halo, and I need a Jesus.
We're gonna see what that Sony launch lineup like. Cause y'all ain't got a lineup list yet. Y'all ain't even PS5.
They ain't even got no console yet, for real, nigga.
We seen Halo Infinite. They haven't seen the PS5.
They ain't even got no console yet, nigga.
The back of the PS5, let alone the system, nigga.
I'm used to. There you go, Post.
Halo to next year. You ain't got launched.
Wait, hold on. Got a question. Wait. I know. So, before, wait, hold on, fucker.
What are you doing? Get it together.
I'm fucking fucked up back here, bro. I'm fucking concussed. Wait. Now, Grit, you said you wanted to rebut something, or you concur?
Yeah. No. Well, no. I'm just saying. No. It wasn't a rebuttal.
Noah wanted to rebut.
Yeah. Go ahead. Hit the recorder.
He wanted to do a devil's advocate.
No, I was
So,
just devil advocate,
hey.
meaning that I agree with everything that you said, but I'm just going to play devil's advocate, right? I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Please don't
So
start
what I'm
making
saying-
up this assassination.
Nah, nigga.
I need
Post,
this
nigga.
audio.
Hey, what
I need
color-
this audio.
Hey, Post.
Yeah,
Hey, Post.
yeah, no.
Post,
I'm
what
gonna
color?
let you watch,
We
though.
got
I'm
What
gonna
color
let
do
you
my
watch,
team?
I'm
What
gonna let
color
you
do my
watch, though.
team wear, Post?
I'm
What
just
color
saying,
my
Blue,
team
but
wear?
you made up some shit the
All
other
right,
night.
nigga.
It was in.
Right.
Oh,
It was
I'm
a
gonna let you
hypothetical,
rock.
nigga. You know what that word mean? Hypothetical.
Okay,
nigga.
Greg.
All right, so
Yeah,
check
go.
it out. So check it out. So again, I agree with everything that you said. I'm not disagreeing with none of it. I'm just playing. It's okay. Devil's advocate, right? You take Nintendo. Nintendo, we look at them as a video game company, but they actually do a whole lot of other shit, right? But their bread and butter is the Nintendo, the Nintendo gaming systems. So therefore, they focus more of their attention on that because that's where their butter is bread. Their bread is buttered, right? Okay, so you take Sony, right? Sony. Their company is if the gaming division goes down in that company, they'll be in trouble because that gaming division occupies 25% of their budget for the year. So they can focus 100% on that console and put all the efforts in it because that's what makes them stay afloat. Microsoft can give a shit about a game company for real because that's not where their bread is buttered. Their bread is buttered off that goddamn OS and all the other shit they make. So maybe that's why we don't get 100% from Microsoft because that's just another revenue to make money and not.
And let this man flow. Let this man preach.
You making excuses for $1 trillion company?
Hey, nah.
No,
I need this audio. Let the man preach.
Again, right? Again, I said I agree with Z. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Do y'all understand what that fucking
I
means?
don't think they do agree.
That just means that I'm altering another opinion based on what he's saying. That's all I'm saying, nigga. I agree with Z. Everything he said was right. Everything he said was right on.
Wait, hold on. We got this bill. This slide,
At least be a legit devil.
Okay. Hold on, Post. I need Post
Hey,
up real
Post.
quick.
Me and you ain't gonna be cool no more, nigga. We ain't gonna be cool no more, Post. You losing points every day, my nigga. You losing points every
play
day.
the devil's advocate and then kind of just stump the Xbox into submission with the hypothetical you was using to be a devil. They don't give a fuck about the game. I said my nigga Grid for the come with some strong shit. This nigga.
Throw us under the bus, but hey, Post, can you scroll up to AP the Shooter real quick? With the 999. Can you reread that one for me? I fucked that completely up.
Hold on. Let me see here. Oh no, you gotta do that. I got a phone call right
I know
here.
I'm late, but
Okay.
Dan still treating you bots like he goes from the Mac. Y'all bitches, he got y'all sniffing that fake Colombian, and y'all playing extras like Blue Magic. No Halo. Jesus! Let me scroll way down a little bit.
Hey, won't you pull up AP so we can get in that? You know what? Because I ain't gonna say it because you niggas gonna be like, pause.
All right, Dribble Beats is $10. Dribble Beats. There's no excuse. Phil said that last gen won't hold games back, and that's a meme. He said that, right? And still, there's lots of games in this gen that look better than Halo. Didn't do anything different from other FPSs. McNeil Chris J with the $5.
Point.
Like Z always said, every time Microsoft has trouble, y'all bots bring up Sony. Shaking my head. Lionel Jeffries with the 2. Post, please don't do this. This receipt will end you. And I think he was talking about the next shit.
Can I rebuttal?
Dribble
Okay.
Beats. Dribble Beats with the $5.
What I was spoke was fact. Ask any game developer.
Greg, tell me what else Nintendo does besides Nintendo. Max City Entertainment with the $5.
You can find it on YouTube. I mean, on internet.
Yeah, Phil said the console won't be delayed, but the games could be due to COVID. The ponies in the chat seem misinformed, and Caster with the 5. What? Dude capping and put the bottle down player. Outcome with the 5. Well, people said Xbox should hold off on Halo and works, and now people are upset. To the room, Z and R&B with the 5. Matt B and Aaron Greenberg have jobs for exactly this reason. Why are they not on top of this? That being said, Medium/Scorn, Spider-Man DLC.
Spider-Man, Black Lives Matter DLC.
I do not like this. I do not like this. Aaron Greenberg is trash when it comes to marketing, bro.
By the way, Nintendo does toys and merchandising. By the way,
let me talk to my brother.
Right, that's what I said. Looking up
on the 360 though.
Hey, Post.
I want him on the 360.
Digital Foundry
I thought you
confirmed
always
that
had marketing.
when these developers make games, bro, they have a certain baseline or common denominator they have to code for. Your hardware, these games take advantage of certain hardware features. So if I design a game around this certain hardware, it's not going to work on previous hardware. So there are cases where older hardware can hold a game back.
That's what he said.
No,
That's exactly what Post said.
No.
That ain't what he said.
Design.
That's exactly what he said. You used the word design in your refute.
I said graphic scale design.
I get it. Okay.
Design
But graphic can't be held back though. There's a point of no return when they're making games graphically, visually.
But they don't make the game graphically for one console. They make it for all. But the design.
How about this, right?
There's a minimum.
Design.
You niggas is capping. You niggas is capping. How about this?
So wait. So let me ask you this. Let me ask this. So 1.3 teraflops not gonna hold back 12.
Design wise.
No.
Design wise.
Graphical.
Yeah, design wise. In terms of scale and what you want to do with the game, that 1.3 will hold back an example. Graphic wise,
not a problem.
Hellblade 2 can run on Xbox One S.
No.
What'd you say? Hellblade 2?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but they didn't design it for that console. Right. They didn't design it for that.
Right. Because
they didn't design it for
being
that.
designed and scaled, it cannot run on that system. That's the same
But they
thing.
ain't got nothing to do with graphics.
That's the same thing that happened with me. They said what they wanted to do.
I mean, look at Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us 2. Graphically, them motherfuckers look like next gen, but they're not.
I'll give you an example, right? All right, you ready for this? You niggas is tripping. You niggas is tripping. So if I'm not mistaken, right? The Xbox 360 is premise. What's that? DirectX 9, right?
Yeah,
9.
All right. So with DirectX 9, so can Unreal Engine 4 run on the 360?
No. Let me finish. Watch what I'm saying.
I don't have to watch.
You said Unreal.
I don't have to watch what I'm saying because I'm talking to the developer right now. Could Frostbite 3.0 run on goddamn the Xbox 360?
No, because of design.
Yes.
It's
right. It's based on the design. It can run on there if they design it to run on there. What are you talking about?
The engine can scale across multiple hardware.
I understand.
So wait. Oh my God! Wait.
Was there not a big graphical leap between Unreal Engine 3 and Unreal Engine 4?
No. Okay, hold on. For all of y'all, I use Unreal to do goddamn game development. So let me explain something. No, because y'all missing out on something. No, y'all missing out on something. Just because they moved, they scaled, they were able to take fucking what is that? Hellblade 2, and they're just going to scale it up to Unreal 5.
Why?
But
Why
that bitch can still work on Unreal 4. They're scaling it up.
We're not talking about the engine. We're talking about the hardware.
The hardware.
But
the point is, the hardware can hold. Lesser hardware can hold greater hardware back if the game has to work on both.
Y'all focus on one thing. It's not. It's the design.
Right. Hold on, man. Y'all niggas tripping.
So Horizon Zero Dawn 2 was worked on the PS4 Pro. It will still look the same.
If what?
If Horizon Zero Dawn 2 ran on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, it will look the same as what they showed us.
No, it will have to be scaled back design-wise
and
graphic-wise.
And graphically.
Okay. Graphic-wise, you probably
no.
Well,
there's a ton of
Graphics-wise, not a problem. How about not a problem. Hey, Post, y'all niggas is bugging the fuck out. If I got a 2080 Ti, fuck all that. If I got a 2080 Ti, right? Hold on, this last thing. If I got a 2080 Ti, right? Why does give me a goddamn multiplayer? Why does Call of Duty look better on my goddamn PC than it does on my console? Same game.
Okay.
What same game?
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
It's the same goddamn game, right?
I'm glad you said that.
It's the same design, right?
Because guess what? Because guess what? That same fucking game can run on a 1050 Ti, nigga.
So you said it can scale, right? It's the same design, right? Get the fuck out of here, man. Pay the bill. You know it's not. Y'all moving the fuck out. I'm moving right on. So why is it cutoff point? Why is it a cutoff point? Why is it a cutoff point? Why does they have the medium and recommended settings if everything can scale? Why?
Look.
That is scaling.
That's not what I said. Why is there? If things can scale, it's the same game. Why is this a cutoff point?
Because the graphics is scaling, the design is not.
It's the same fucking game.
Hold on. The Call of Duty question you asked me, it has the same design across all platforms.
So why can not a problem. So why can't I use
the reason why it looks better because
listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Because you're not hearing what I'm saying. All right. You said it can scale. You just gave yourself an L. You said it can scale, right? And you have them, and you
graphics
not a problem.
Scale.
And the minimum, not a problem. And the minimum card with settings is what? The minimum card you said a 1050.
The minimum card is 1050 Ti.
Okay, no problem. So why can't one on the card under that?
It can. I can run. Hold on. I can run it on a fucking on a 8800 GTX. What are you talking about?
You said.
I can run it on an 8800 GTX.
You just said the minimum. You just said the minimum.
I can run it. No, that's the minimum as far as what they require. But you can play it on there. Motherfucker, I got an Intel. No, wait a minute. Hold on. I have an Intel card in my. I have an Intel card on one of my old laptops, and I can run the modern day games on it. And it's still getting Intel.
Hey, listen.
What you talking about,
We're approaching this backwards, right?
No,
it can scale from the 1050 to the 2080 Ti, right? But the question is that 1050 holding that 2080 Ti back?
No, because they never designed a game for the. They never designed a game for the 2080 Ti ever.
Why is that? But the question is, why is that? Why do they never scale it?
They do that so it can run on multiple platforms, bro.
So answering the question, the lower spec hardware is holding the higher spec hardware back.
Design wise,
I'm done.
What does it matter?
Get the bills, Dev.
We have like fucking 20 bills.
Go ahead.
Gorilla Beats with $5.
This is good conversation.
Gorilla Beats with the $5. Not now, Tsunami. Okay, Spider-Man Miles DLC. Just the fact that Xbox has to compete with Sony DLC tells you enough. Ricky Brown with $5. It's family movie time, but damn, Microsoft, someone check on post. Max City, Grid, Mass. Mr. Big Boss with the $1. Shout out to him. Max City with the $5. Ponies talk more about Xbox. Why aren't just ponies talking about the PS5? The chat.
I don't know.
Keep Xbox in your mouth. Xbox.
That's all they talk about, bro. I don't know why they don't talk about the PS5 more.
Same shit. You want
if
to talk about PlayStation, nigga?
Oh, we got more
bills. Bots can't use COVID. Y'all killed Sony for it. Only delayed Ghost and Last of Us like maybe 4 months. You grocery stores had 5 years plus 6 months of COVID. Nah, y'all got Mighty Joe Young grocery stores.
Hey, P, that's an L, but keep going.
All back to 106. Halo delayed. Xbox Horizon singing Milli Vanilli.
Cyberpunk is exclusive.
What?
Blame it on the COVID. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Hey, Red, that's before your time, man. But keep reading, man.
Real in the beginning, not like this now, man. After the show, Grid, you are you belong in the room. Keontae Harris with the $2. Remind them how much you made, Grid. Let's see.
Okay, I made $100,000.
No, can't do it. Clips got to do that. You got to. That's exclusive to Clips.
My bad, Clip. My bad, Clip.
All right. Z, out of the Grid mantra, put him in that room with Dillo Beats with the $2. Grid tried to play God of War 4 on a PlayStation 2.
Hey, yeah. Hey, y'all nigga. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck you saying?
Y'all niggas tripping.
It's the same reason why Sony is saying, look, we're not going to.
His mic went out.
Wise and what the SSD can do, the PS4 will limit it because it won't be able to handle the scale of the PS5 game. Graphics. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Listen,
I got one question.
why doesn't Destiny 1 on the Xbox One and PS4 look as good as Destiny 2?
See, you said look. We ain't talking about looks. We talking about design.
We talking about graphics.
Design is part of design is not.
I got your question.
I got a question. Yo, why is it? Oh, everybody who's arguing here are all Xbox.
I got your question. Fuck all that. Hey, Greg.
Go ahead, bro.
You bugging the fuck out. Would you admit for your transgression? Have you been capping and cooning?
About what?
This whole nigga since I met you. Have you been capping and cooning? Drop that nigga in the cool room.
I got the power to break myself back.
You think you do? I got him.
I will be in there.
Hey, that was here comes the mute. Here comes the mute.
Yeah, y'all niggas bugging the fuck out, man.
We got one more bill. McNeil Chris J with the $5. My bad, Vaughn. Crazy thing about all this, Halo will still come out maybe even a year later and still be mid, according to McNeil Chris J.
Wow, it's gonna be mid.
And Coloss with the $5. Woke up to Halo being delayed. About to cry myself to sleep like Post-Up did after that July event. Max City, $5. Z, I want to know more about the PS5. Why nobody talking about it? I know all about Xbox. Tell me something about the PS5. No ponies talking about it.
How about this, right? Real talk. Did COVID set some things back? Absolutely. With 4 months? You know what I mean? About 4 months. When April? It's about April here in the States, right? When did COVID start? About April in the States?
It started real big in like February.
But in the States, when motherfuckers was quarantined, about April, since about April, right?
Yeah.
So again, are things behind schedule? We have yet to see 2K, Duty. Yes, things are. There's no negating that, right? But Halo's been in production for 5 years. 5 years, right?
Look at
5 years.
Look at Cyberpunk. It got delayed.
I'm not talking about delayed. I know, but when you saw Cyberpunk running on PC, it looked magnificent, right?
Didn't you say
no? Running on looked dog shit on consoles, but it looked great on PC, right? So, but and they showed Halo on PC. It still looked like dog shit. So you tried, bot. What I'm saying is this, right? It's again, we're talking about the whole scope of the goddamn game. Yeah, and I'm not saying like, bro. So here's the thing, right? Real talk. And this whole Left Behind, because I'm talking to somebody right now, and I just believe, Post, you should know better by now. Your arms are too short to box with God. I don't want to put myself on a limb. Ren, you knew it. You're going to learn the hard way. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Come on, man, let's not do this, bro.
Brother, trust me, brother. I don't make blanket statements. Listen. I don't make blatant goddamn statements. When I say I'm talking to somebody right now, I'm talking to somebody right now, and you motherfuckers are so far off base. But don't worry about it, right? You will see. So when they show it again next year, right? Let's say next year, right? All things goes back, and it looks truly next gen, right? Beautiful, right? And you see, you know what? It feel like we couldn't get this game up and running on older hardware. We hit all the time. If that's the case, they would bring all different multi-platform shit to the Switch. They can't run it because hold shit back, right?
And let me say this.
So
Z, let me say this.
Hey, remember Mortal Kombat 10? That shit couldn't run.
Yeah, no, you're saying too much. No, you're saying too goddamn much. Shut up. I need the audio. These niggas, I'm surgical with this bitch. You niggas sounding crazy. So again, right? So when they show it again next year, right? Say next year, and it looks beautiful, and they come out and say, you know what? Phil say, you know what? We were doing our fans just a disservice because he always says one thing, go back and says another. He always feels all over the place. First the Xbox will have some exclusives, then the PC will have some exclusives. He says all types of shit, right? So when they come out and show it again next year, right? And they just show that bitch on PC and Series X, or if you want to play the next hell, you have to get an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X. Because they're not even selling that hardware anymore. So it's a segue into that, right? What are you gonna say then? Look, I'm gonna say this last thing. I'm gonna say this last thing.
Get your audio.
I have my audio, right? I have audio. Trust
We
me.
still on the same conversation?
No, because I'm past this. Listen, I don't forget.
Okay.
I do so come out, make blanket goddamn statements. I don't believe y'all put yourself in that goddamn box so much whole hardware not holding shit back. That shit sounds crazy.
Okay. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to say
Nigga, I don't want to see
y'all.
that Paley Bell pie cakes and that shit, nigga. Nah, big fella. No.
I ain't about to say that because I already showed posting in one of my characters that I was working on with the rig. So we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. But what I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. If I take a character out of 3D Studio Max, okay? I got animation on this character. See, you don't let me finish.
Grid. So first of all, Grid, half the chat don't know what the fuck you talking about. You gotta say, listen, you trying to spawn Chinese man to a motherfucker or to a orangutan. Niggas don't want to hear about that shit.
Nah, it's cool.
They already got digital boundaries.
I'll take that L.
Yeah.
You gotta simplify, Grid. You gotta
niggas know what no grid is.
Okay, here. Let's simplify it. If I take something that I'm working on in one program and I put it into the other program, and the program that I put it in is a game development program. Okay, now when I put that character in there and I add the animation to that character or I add animation blending to that character, now that has nothing to do with what goddamn console is going to go on. But what does make a difference is this, is that if I design that character with certain lighting aspects on that character to light up that character's costume or armor or whatever, and the program or the console that it's going to go on, if that APU does not capable or doesn't support it, then I can't do that, and that's a design intention.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. But just brother, listen. Best brother, no.
Hey, when you use terms like
hey, Z, Ryan Smith says, Z, I got 200. Oh, yeah, Ryan Smith, drop. What you want, bro? Make it happen. Yeah, hold up, my man. Hold up, Cloth. Mac, we got one more here. Hold up. We got
Yeah, we got a bunch. Okay, let me start with the bills real quick.
Person I found.
So, person I found. $5. Design is the reason for those PS3 exclusive games taking so long Those PS3 exclusive games taking so long and end up being PS4 games. Brown Devil with the $5. Forza Horizon 2 on the 360 was a different game than the Xbox One version. I forgot what my point was, lol. Random with the $1.99. Z-Con and L, just like in 2013. Hashtag never forget.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. What's his name? What's that nigga name? What's his name? Random Onum Jeetha. I'm gonna remember you too, big fella. I'm checking my list, checking it twice. Who's we know yet nice?
Max City Entertainment with the $20. Yo. I've been wondering why you ponies talk more about Xbox than the console y'all call so-called love. I'm buying a PS5, but I also really don't know shit about it. You ponies so busy about Xbox while your crickets about Sony.
Yeah. Sony giving niggas what they want.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did this nigga Grid just really tell us that it doesn't affect you can run on any hardware until they start adding the graphics to it? Then
bro, no, leave it alone. When I say this L and post, you did it to yourself again. Yo, brother. Yo, listen. You gonna stop, bro? Listen. Let me say this one thing.
I stand on what the
bro, listen here.
I stand on what
don't worry about it,
I stand on.
Okay, not a problem.
Let's add some fuel to this fire. Let's add some fuel to this fire.
I'm gonna make a Twitter poll and send the Xbox like to all.
I got your question. Oh, okay. What you say? What you about to say, Neff?
Okay, let's add some fuel to this fire. Yes. Hey, Z, check your DM and play that video. It's a game they showed at one of the Xbox events.
Ooh, don't do that.
You don't have to play the audio or whatever, but just show the
video.
Play
the audio. Play the audio.
I'm making Neff pull out.
Yo, so what's gonna sell that Series X,
he don't want to
though?
get straight. He don't want to get a contact.
What's gonna make people buy Series X, though?
The power.
To make games, bro.
What games, bro? What you
games? You got first-party games. You got third-party games. You got indie games. Double A, triple A. You got all those games.
Hey,
you talking about the games I can play on the PlayStation?
You only play 2K and PUBG, man.
All right, here he goes. He's gonna play the video.
Here we go.
Why you buying the PS5? You buying the PS5?
Third-party.
All right. Hey, does everybody see Z's screen?
Yeah, watching it.
Okay. So let him play this video, whatever. So this is basically gameplay on the Xbox Series X, right?
Right. Memory infinite.
Is this game possible on
this ain't
last gen
on no X.
systems?
This ain't on the X. This is on a
Okay,
fucking
fine, PC, whatever.
That's PC.
But is that possible on an Xbox One or?
Yes, because all they gotta do is downscale the graphics. That's all. But the design decision, you can do that shit. What do you see on there that you can't do on the current system? What do you see besides the graphics?
All that
Okay, I get it. So that's your answer, Grid. What do you say, Z?
Oh, well, why they ain't do it? Look at all the shit that's going on.
No. Do you
Actually,
think...
this game is they got a bright game that already can be played on subpar fucking cards. This is just a more graphic enhanced version. I got bright on my fucking PC right now.
I'm trying to help you, bro. You need to calm the fuck down.
No.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand.
Do you think that's possible on current gen systems?
Do I think what is possible?
Do you think this game right here is possible on like an Xbox One or PS4?
If I already beat it, I don't know. But no, L's are coming. L's are coming.
No. Yes or no?
I don't know.
Is it
Not with all this shit turned up. No, not with all this weather and all this shit turned up. No.
Oh, okay. Well, this game's on iOS.
I know, but that's like. No, listen. That's like.
Oh, this is what they're talking about.
But listen, but this.
This is what they're talking about.
No. Let me explain. That's no. That's like listen. That's like the Wii, right? You have a Wii, right? A Wii, and you had but the iPhone was able to run Unreal Engine 3, but the Wii couldn't. Doesn't mean that the iPhone was more powerful than the Wii. Like that. That's
not the point.
It is the point. What you're saying is so fucking crazy.
The Witcher is on the fucking Nintendo Switch. The Witcher is on Nintendo Switch.
But it doesn't look like.
Stop screaming! I can hear you, brother. You loud as hell. Listen. Right? And listen. What you're missing. So what I'm saying at the end of the day is, right? There's a cutoff point, right? What the fuck is different between Mortal Kombat 10X and Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 9? I play them. Right, it's using Unreal Engine 4. They didn't bring this shit. They couldn't get that motherfucker to work on the 360 or the motherfucking PS3. They couldn't do it. It's a fucking 2D.
Is that because they didn't want to downgrade the graphics?
No,
or because
it's on iPhone. It's on no iPhone. What are you talking about?
It's a fucking fighting engine. What are you talking about?
Please, let Z get his point across. And then respond.
I'm done with it.
It's too. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, nigga, you trying to back out this L. You roll with this nigga. You roll with this half-count crazy motherfucker. Nah, okay. How about let's all bet a game? Let's all bet a goddamn game.
Because you didn't want to take
listen.
I tried helping you, but you fucked up.
No, I'm not fucked up.
You was stuck.
No, I'm not. No. If y'all so cut and stand on, let's all bet a goddamn game.
Okay,
nigga, I want my game. All right.
Get some developers to chime in on this.
All right, you want to know how y'all fucked up though? Not Z, but how you guys fucked up.
I ain't messing up.
No, when he brought up the Mortal Kombat thing or whatever, right? It may be on iOS, but still a completely different game.
Of course, because you got the interface.
I didn't bring up
point stands.
Nah.
I didn't bring up
But
His point
this is the thing too, bro.
And mobile is different.
Niggas is crazy, bro.
Okay.
I didn't go to the fire to see where we go.
Guess what? That don't play because mobile have their own engines. That's different from
oh my
console.
god! But it's scalable.
What are you talking about, bro?
But listen, this is the difference. Halo is being designed, is being developed for the Xbox One and Series X. Some of these other games you guys are bringing up or have been ported. They've been ported to support older hardware. That's different.
Look,
but when you're developing the game, if you develop with only the best hardware in mind, you're gonna get.
I'm thoroughly disgusted.
Y'all not differentiating.
I ain't different. You niggas is bugging.
Y'all not differentiating.
How about I got to say? I'm gonna say one thing, and I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna say this last thing, right? Not a problem. No, I don't. But I'm gonna say this one last thing. I can guarantee you, had they showed Halo, right, running only on the Xbox Series X and PC, you don't think it would look better graphically? Yes or no?
Completely different.
Yes or no?
We ain't talking about the graphics.
The conversation's about the graphics. The conversation's about graphics. The conversation's about graphics. What are you talking about?
The lighting is graphics.
Oh god.
The conversation about graphics.
Oh my god.
You just said if I take my character after I add the animation,
we talking about design.
Nigga.
We talking about
okay. Hold up. Hey, wait, hold up. Let me pay my bills.
Okay.
from hardware.
Let me pay the bills and put it into perspective.
No, wait,
real quick.
Right.
Hit the like button, please. Please.
I know,
Please.
I know, Post. I know.
Drill beats with the $5. We talk more on the Xbox for the same reason that everybody be talking about the Cleveland when Golden State Warriors were dominating. I'll back with the 100. Ever since Grit came to the podcast, he's been nothing but a clown. He ain't here to listen to him. Right. We ain't here to listen to him. He's on the same level as Omagazio. Zaire, do the voice. Halo delayed.
Jesus! Yeah, okay. We weren't talking about the graphics.
We got one more. McNeil Chris J with the $10. Hardware does limit design. FIFA on PlayStation and Xbox is totally different game on the Switch. Less game modes, less features, etc. It's not the same game. And I think that is it. But
that's not.
I'm putting this into perspective. Zaire started this whole conversation saying, if that shit wasn't available on the Xbox One, if it was designed from the Series X only, right? And then you can go to PC, I guess. The game would look completely different than what we got.
Better. The people are not complaining about the gameplay. They're complaining about the fucking graphics. I ain't talking about the scale of the game, how large the game is. We were talking about graphics. You niggas going on.
Wait, hold on. And Post Up and Grid argued that graphics wouldn't be held back, but clearly they are.
It still could look graphically better on the Series X.
That's not
older hardware. But that's not what he's arguing. Yeah, that's not what he's arguing.
Holding it back from looking better.
Right.
Yeah, like the baseline graphics aren't going to be the same. That's what they basically.
Man, that shit don't mean nothing if you ain't got no killer IPs. Man, fuck that Xbox about it.
And then the point you niggas talking about design. Nigga, y'all bringing up shit like lighting and textures and shit like that.
No,
that's graphics.
AZ.
No, when you sit up here saying that, when you sit up here now, y'all ain't fit to get away with it. Nigga, see, been a proponent of saying this shit for the longest. All hardware is holding back Series X games.
Like, listen.
About graphics or not, I told him.
Post, listen. Post, listen. You good. And know what, brother? And listen, you owe me a game. Listen here. What I said to you, right? What do people complain about? They complaining about the graphics, right? They complaining about the graphics, right? Y'all niggas talking about how large the game is, the whole world. I'm not even talking about none of that, right? And how could you say this, right? Because here goes again. Software would never beat hardware. If you got something developed from the ground up to take advantage of everything there, graphically, it's going to look better than something that's scale. What is this? Like, why are you even arguing this? Like, this shit is crazy. If I say if they show fucking listen. No, I did not. You didn't let me finish. You act like you know what I'm talking about. Fine, don't worry about it. So if I said to you just now, if they showed Halo Infinite running on the Series X and PC only, right? That game would have looked tremendously better graphically. I'm not talking.
They did show it on PC.
I'm talking about only.
They did show it on
PC.
It
was made only for that. Not fucking 2013, actually 2010 hardware. We're in fucking 2020. We talking about shit, making shit still to run on 2010 hardware. Like y'all niggas is bugging the fuck out.
So what you telling me? Is that Horizon Zero Dawn don't look better on the PC now that's on PC. It actually looks the same as it looks on consoles. Is that what you're telling me?
No, that's not what he's saying, bro.
I'm done.
Hold on, let me explain it.
Go ahead, try to explain it then, though. Try to explain it.
Nobody's disputing the fact that if you run the game on better hardware, it's gonna look better. Of course, it can run at higher setting. What we're talking about is developing the game from ground zero. If I have to make this game run on older hardware, at the end of the day, it's gonna affect the way the game looks graphically.
But that ain't okay. All right, I got you.
If I can focus strictly on the 2080 Ti, I can make some shit outstanding. I can make some.
Nigga, that's understood. That's understood. That's y'all niggas ain't about to try to pull no goddamn magician trick on me. Right? They switched the conversation.
What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna put this magician shit on me and switch the conversation. But it's cool. But it's cool. I didn't be quiet. I would be quiet. I would be quiet.
I didn't.
Y'all niggas just love to argue.
I didn't switch nothing. I was talking about graphics. I wasn't talking about no scale in the goddamn game. How many frames in the game? Motherfuckers are arguing about the aesthetics. What are they clowning Haley for? Because it's the way good it look. I got this world's powerful goddamn console, and I got the world's most powerful goddamn console. I'm over here chasing goddamn killing gods and chasing pigs. Games look better graphically, right? That's what I was talking about.
The Chicago Pimp, player.
That's no. You niggas know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. You know you fucked up.
Smooth trying to change the fucking.
I'm still learning though, bro.
Great.
Enter his cheerleaders. Come on, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hold up, let Garrett go. Hey, hold up, let Garrett
go. This bell right quick. My man, Russell Red said no Halo, 4K. Oh, just you. Oh, it's refer off you in the chat. What else being your bell?
Yeah, I'm in here. Look, I'm gonna say this. I told you niggas. Not. See, I told you niggas. You put Halo. Multiple niggas. Y'all remember?
No, I remember.
Okay, yeah.
If y'all put it on multiple different platforms,
it's
not gonna run well. You know why? Just imagine me putting in a 720p. That was 720p. Gorilla. If you look at that, you go to get God of War 2.
That shit don't matter. You can do that on PC.
That God of War 2 look better than what was shown with Halo Infinite. That Gorilla. Wait, if you look at the brutes, he ain't had no hair. He like a cancer pig.
Oh shit.
And that's why I made my point.
He said that nigga had no hair.
So it was designed.
That's why I was making that point.
You proving Noah's point, then it's holding it back. Like,
hold on, post.
He said game design, not graphics.
Wait, post. If you look at
that means it's holding it back.
Listen.
If you look at
am I not limited with how many polygons I can use per
let me
character?
break this down.
No,
these niggas tripping. Yo, y'all niggas are tripping. Y'all niggas are tripping.
You don't even know what a polygon is. You don't even know what a polygon is.
This is a piezo level.
Hold on, let me break this down. We gonna break this down.
Hold on, let me pay the bills and you can break it down.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, the versatile Redity's right here, actually. If they focus only on the Series X, it would be a better game, which is what you just said. Again.
Facts.
No Halo 4K 120 FPS Battletoads. Your grocery stores are crazy. And McNeil Chris J, and this is for Z here. Z, it's going to take a very powerful white man to say the same thing you're saying for post-up.
You absolutely right. Because when I told that brother Halo was going to be free multiplayer, what? Halo has a true fan base, a community. And so is Rand told that nigga behind the scenes.
Brother Randall.
Pastor Randall. Yeah, I heard Halo was free. What? That's fire. He would argue me down. He would argue me down live on goddamn man. I told him about
that nigga never ever let me live that down.
I'm just saying.
Never let me live that down.
I was there on the podcast like, hey, Post, what the fuck are you doing?
Let's break this down on what I'm saying.
Post, let me ask you a question right quick, Post. So you think?
Let me break this down for the answer all your questions.
It's relevant for this. You think it would have been free? I think Z told me earlier. You think it would have been free if they didn't show it? If you didn't get a bad review from that stream?
No, nigga.
No. That's been in the works, bro.
Let me break this down. I'm finna answer your question, Norm.
Okay.
If you're building Halo Infinite from the ground up on the Series X, you're going to have more room in terms of the design of the game. You're going to be able to do more with the design of the game, and graphically, it's going to look better. That's period. If it's built from the ground up, because you're on new hardware. If you're creating that game on older hardware, then the design gets gimped, and there's only so much you can do. The design doesn't scale, so the design stays the same from the OG Xbox all the way up to the Series X. It stays the same. The only thing that scales is the graphics. Now, how far the graphics scale based on the design?
Post, you see what you're saying? You see what you're saying, Post? Yeah, no. How about this? We keep it simple. The design of the game ain't changed. The design ain't changed. The same goddamn game. No extra cars. But you mean to tell me?
No, it was two different designs. It was two different designs. The design we saw was the GIMP version. The first design was they wanted to make Halo big to where you could fly to every part of the Halo ring. You can't get that done on the OG Xbox or the S. None of that.
Fine. Post. Listen.
So they scaled back.
They went from Unreal Engine 4. Cause nigga, you buck dancing right now. They went from Unreal Engine 4. Not a problem. Not a problem. The same game that we got right now. No, what the same game, and that's only what they gonna do. Build that bitch from the ground up. Same. No more world. You still can't go to the edge of the realm or the goddamn flat Earth, the ice wall. What shit you be talking about, right? Same shit. It's gonna look better graphically, Post. I don't believe you sitting there saying that crazy shit, man.
I just said, bro.
Somebody said that. So that's my problem is, right? If you look at every Halo game that ever came out, every Halo game came out with the brutes. All of them had purple fur. All of them.
That's not true.
Show me a picture.
Halo Reach.
Okay, hold on. How many characters?
Halo Wars 2.
Hold on. How many character models that you seen on there with apes with no fur like that?
Halo Reach, all of them.
So you seen multiple enemies on the map.
That wasn't a new brute design.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's not a new brute design. In fact, no one just played Halo Wars 2. That's the same brute design from that shit.
So you saying
too hard, bro.
Oh, so you saying that the brutes we seen on the new Halo, they was like that back then?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's the problem. We want
like for example, hold on, Z. Remember that video you played last time on Best Time Podcast? It was them laughing at the Halo Reach one, and then the new one. It's the same fucking brute.
Yeah.
Hold on. Question: why does God of War look the same across the PS4 and the PS4 Pro?
To me, look the same.
Graphic wise,
it did not look the same.
It did.
No,
I mean, it looked a bit better. It looked a bit better on the Pro. But why? I'm saying though.
You know why it was just a bit better and not a lot better? Because the memory bandwidth in the PS4 Pro, it's not that much of an improvement of the original.
Because
PS4.
the scale is the same across.
Well, no. Honestly,
the scale of the game, the design of the game doesn't change across both platforms.
It's the CPU.
That means the graphics.
It's still
scales on the Pro. The graphic scales on the Pro because it has the ability to look a bit better on the Pro. It is able to do that because the design is the same across both systems.
For real, the PS4 Pro is not that big of a leap. The PS4, the memory bandwidth is only like 30 gigabytes more.
It's literally on the same machine.
Okay, I got a question.
Before I pay the bill. Victor Allison, grab.
Okay, we got two bills. Victor Allison with the $5. Graphics are a part of game design, but graphics can be scaled within the scope of game design. So if the design is possible, the graphics can be scaled. And Zim with the $5.
There you go.
Xbox One is not holding back Halo. 343 going to Home Depot, hiring associates to work on Halo is what's holding it back. 343 temp workers are trash.
Nah. Because you would have 5 years to work on this game. 5 years. 5 years.
You want to fuck them up?
That's not true.
I want to say one thing. I want to ask one question.
First of all, look, hold on. Just because they've been working on the game for 5 years doesn't mean the game has been in development for 5 years. You have to understand.
What the fuck does that mean?
Nigga, I'm done. That's it.
You have to.
What the fuck is this?
What you mean? You mean to tell me?
What he means by that is
what they doing?
Go ahead.
I got a question.
Y'all, the same niggas just laughed at me. Thought they was gonna show Forza Motorsport, Forza 8 at the last show because they thought it'd been in development, which they just started pre-production a while ago. But y'all keep
keep laughing
and talking your shit.
Let me put this bill right
here. That Forza example is perfect, right? So to build a game, you need an engine, right? Z?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they were building an engine while building the game at the same time.
That's not working on it.
No, Slipspace is a brand new engine, so they built Slipspace while making Halo.
Here's the thing. All right, now you motherfuckers trying to be fancy here. If you're building an engine for a game, you're not working on the game.
3 of your 5 years on the engine, then you get 2 years of development.
I got a simple question.
All right. 2 years of development.
That's what God of War did, basically.
I got a simple question. Okay.
It took like at least 2 years to build it.
Let's take. Just said Microsoft first party games started developing 2 years ago.
Hold on, Marco said it's not about fur. He said it's not about fur. It's not about hacks, shorts, etc. It's about it had poor textures and detail. It's a bad looking game. Game design was poor. R&B the third. He said, you coons are giving me a headache. Versatile accent doesn't help. Can we please move on? The game is being delayed for better, my God. And we got one more, because y'all niggas, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I done burnt my goddamn business.
Most on half a bean and a fifth of Henny, dog.
Post out this bitch bugging. Yeah, he gonna get this way. He gonna hold his hell.
That boy R&B said a country accent. Nigga, you from the Wild Wild West.
Hey, yo, man, I can't, man. I'm done, man. I done burnt my goddamn biscuit, man. Man, look, yes, sir, bro. Great with his goddamn character design.
Versatile Red, shut your crawfish eating ass up.
Let me tell you something. I came.
I don't eat crawfish, nigga.
I good money.
Yeah, I know.
Niggas.
Yeah, we gonna do. Are we doing something? What's that goddamn game?
Forever trying to dodge it.
What's that goddamn game name? Suburb.
Company?
Yeah, you want to do some goddamn road company? I'm done. I done burnt y'all niggas. You Xbox have thoroughly disgusted me.
Let me tell you.
That.
That's my bro. You don't like taking L's.
I'm about to cut this solo record.
That's my bro, though.
I'm about to cut this. It's my goddamn show. Ain't nobody here to see these niggas. I'm Otis, right? You know what I mean? I'm Otis. Nobody here to see these niggas, right? This is with damage control goes far left. Like, you gonna tell me that 2013 hardware ain't holding this shit back and it wouldn't look better? It was only made for that right there? Now they talking about the scale of the game, the scope of the game. I'm just talking about graphics. Y'all know I'm a very shallow goddamn man. I take beauty before brains. I wasn't talking about how many frames and this head. No. I was talking about aesthetically graphics. Like, they bugging the fuck out. And I'm gonna say this again. Then they go with this scaling. There's only but so much you can scale, right? And I also said this, right? I said if they're making exclusives, right? Hear me out. And then no gamer left behind. For those who have been rocking out on my show for a while, you know I've been saying this shit forever, right? And I got the audio from Post agreeing with me from what I said shit about being scaled right after that goddamn showcase, and they showed that goddamn Halo, right? He gonna get this out. He gonna get this work. And yes, sir, I was talking to a goddamn dev in the DMs, and he said these guys are fucking idiots. Now, Greg talking about he got a character in the grid and the design he rap. Nobody won't give a fuck with the Halo Bell Pods. Shit, bro. That's not what the fuck I'm talking about. This when the damage control is gone too goddamn far. You motherfucking filthy bots got to be honest. Stop all that shit. It ain't the ponies. It's y'all niggas. Y'all got all these goddamn excuses. Like this is Halo. This is Xbox. That shit like the 360 game. What are we arguing about here? And I said it doesn't matter if Sony, if Xbox, because I knew they was gonna have a more powerful console a year and a half ago. You know why? Because I seen some goddamn screenshots from the DMs from filling them, and they seen the same goddamn DMs from Ellen Pinello. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. From Ellen Pinello, they said they would never give it to Relinquish the goddamn power crown again. I don't make up fucking lies when it comes to video games. That's not my claim to fame. I don't give a fuck about that. My opinion is my opinion. So when I come out and say some shit like that, I just don't make blank statements. I don't. This why this shit is a shit house. Instead of everybody agreeing that this game looked like trash, I'm not talking about the way it played. I'm not a Halo guy. But I know a pretty bitch when I see a pretty bitch. I may not speak the same language as she does. I might not know Mandarin, some dumb guy. But that bitch is pretty. That's all that I'm saying. And guess what? That bitch would have been even more prettier, right? If it was just made for that. And I said, you know what? You guys might remember this show, because they argued me down then. I said, it doesn't matter if Xbox has the more powerful goddamn console. If Phil is saying no goddamn gamer left behind, and Sony's only developing its exclusives from the ground up to take advantage of their hardware, their games are going to look better graphically. I said this shit numerous times. Software will never beat hardware. Smart machine learning can tell this and tell that, right? Here's the thing. Right after the goddamn show, everybody agreed. You know why? I'm not saying that I can solve Chinese math, right? I'm talking to a fucking developer from fucking Microsoft. That's the fucking crazy part. I'm talking to someone. Come on! Y'all should know fucking better. They should know better. I told them niggas 3 months ago that Halo was gonna be free to play. Argue me the fuck now. Rand Hopper's ass, Pastor Rand Hopper's ass. Oh, what? The fuck is going on here? What are we even arguing here? That's where this shit is wild. That's why this shit has run amok. I came out that bitch talking about crackdown and the crack and the goddamn noodle in the water. They kicked my black ass out the Xbox community. Man, I mean, you a show entertaining, but we got to be motherfucking honest, man. We got to stop all that. That's on both sides. Put the fanboy shit around and call these niggas out for the bullshit that they do. And I'm glad gamers made all them goddamn memes. I'm glad they did. Whether they was Sony niggas, whoever. I'm glad they fucking did. Put that bitch back in the oven. They ain't answered. You know what? When they gonna show that bitch next year in 2021, they not gonna mention probably this old ass hardware. That 2010 hardware. You know what? They're gonna probably say to achieve our true vision of Halo, we decided to go with. No, like, come on, bro. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, this shit is crazy. Man, these niggas is tripping. And I fed enough burp these niggas. That's the crazy part. I fed enough burp these niggas. Nigga said Recruiter Perez. Take Smooth's Twitter. Fuck Smooth. My man Big Stout fire 343 stab fire failed period. Yeah. Man, this shit is goddamn bananas, man. Viewmaster dead box as continue to disappoint. Net punching pillows right now for the Halo delay. Laughing my ass off. Like, these niggas is crazy. Listen, you save all that weird, wild shit. Don't get me wrong. I know I run a goddamn shit show. I know I run a goddamn side goddamn circus here, right? You know what I mean? I understand it's a motherfucking carnival of freaks. But this ain't GR goddamn G or Fox goddamn News here. Like, y'all niggas is tripping. I mean, I can get goddamn the same, if it's just scalable, there wouldn't be a goddamn cutoff point. They're like, what the fuck are we doing here? Even the same goddamn simple goddamn game as Mortal Kombat. It didn't come to fucking the PS3 and the 360. And it's using Unreal Engine 4, 3. I mean, like, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? Like, stop. Ain't nothing. Mortal Kombat is Mortal Kombat. It gets prettier. I don't even think they got fucking stage the fucking fatalities anymore. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Proston Grid said you can run Halo mid-infinite on a graphic calculator. Just scale the graphics down to 32-bit. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, these niggas is crazy. I'm sitting back listening and post shit. No, boy, you wasn't saying this blanket dumb shit, man. Like, these niggas is tripping. If shit can just scale, let's be honest, because games on scope don't really fucking change. Right? And they don't. What's the difference from the other Call of Duty and other ones, right? On the urban gen, right? They don't. But like I said, if you still have to make games that fit around, I'll give you an example, right? And I've always said this, right? Rise, Son of Rome. I'm sorry. Rise of Tomb Raider. One of the best looking games we got this. One of the top, when Rise of Tomb Raider screenings. They, not screening, Crystal Dynamics, right? A great looking game graphically, right? But guess what? That same goddamn game was on the Xbox 360. You know what I said? Could you imagine how good that goddamn game would have looked if it was made for, the Xbox One hardware only? That game still had to be made around the premise of a half a gig of goddamn RAM. You know what I mean? Could you imagine how pretty? It's the same goddamn game. Like, they bugging the fuck out about this. Like, if everything can scale, there would be no goddamn cutoff point. Ain't like these worlds are getting bigger and this, that. No, there will be no goddamn scale point if everything can scale. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, these niggas is tripping. Why do you think some games don't come to the fucking Switch? If everything can scale, why Cyberpunk? Come on, bro, stop. Come on, what the fuck are we doing? And look, guess what? Frostpoint 3.0 and all these goddamn those engines are fucking scalable. All the Unreal Engine for all those shits can be made and run on mobile chips, right? They're scalable. But it's shit just ain't gonna work. That's what I'm talking about, the cap. Don't get me wrong, bro. Listen. I got some of my biggest supporters of Xbox guys, some of my biggest supporters of PlayStation guys. You know I put on a goddamn show. It's a character. But I refuse to let these motherfucking ponies, these motherfucking bots, even sometimes ponies, run a goddamn muck. I refuse. This ain't GRG. We tease these niggas. We cheese these niggas for the crazy shit you sing. And y'all gonna sit and say this crazy shit on my dog shit platform? Nigga. That mean you ain't got no respect for me. Nigga, you barely. Let me tell you what these niggas did. I'ma tell you what these niggas did. They basically walked through my goddamn house with shit on their shoes. They ain't got no respect for me. They basically walked through my goddamn house with shit on their shoes. On my alpaca goddamn carpet. You don't wipe that shit. You block that shit. That's what the fuck they did, man. Today, I feel disrespected. And I don't know when you're going to see these niggas again. Until they give me a goddamn verbal and written apology, you're not going to see these niggas, these wildwood niggas on my channel again. Goddamn. My brother Matt. Yeah, I never got involved in that argument. I don't know nothing about skeleton and all that. I just was like gaming. As long as it's pretty, I'm with you. And yeah, and Zach, you keep it goddamn simple. But listen, it don't take a goddamn a nuclear physicist to understand that. Like these niggas is tripping. I ain't let motherfucking crapping them niggas get away with that shit. Someone see it, these the game of the goddamn generation. I ain't gonna let these niggas, like, what the fuck is we doing? What the fuck is we doing? You know why Halo looked that goddamn bad. They tried to make that shit run on 2010 goddamn hardware. Plain and fucking simple. Whether you like the game or not. When they first showed that motherfucker and they said it was running on a very powerful PC, and I said, damn, if you wouldn't tell me that shit was running on the Xbox One S, I would have been none the wiser. Y'all seen the E3 thing. I argue with that then. On air, I said that shit don't look good graphically. Nah, you told me that's running on the PC. You guys remember that shit there? You guys? Like, what are we doing here? It's I know I'm in my bag right now. I know. I gotta calm the fuck down. Because I want to go over to Twitch. That's why I say to you again, I'm gonna say this before I go. I'm gonna play some Road Company. Ain't none of these niggas know no insiders. Ain't don't, I mean, that's why. They hashtag keep it foxy, all these niggas. Ain't nobody gonna risk it because they look at these niggas like they fanboys. Like you don't have to argue and damage control everything. Like niggas defending it, like look, and I don't have a problem with Hip Hop Gamer. He talking about, yeah, what they call it again? State of Play was a 10 out of 10. Sony killed it. Like, what the nigga, your cap is on God tier. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop. You don't have to damage control anything. Like, that's when shit is weird. Stop that shit, bro. Like, god damn. Before I go. If you want things to get better, you got to be honest. Stop arguing for the sake of arguing, of hearing yourself talk. Don't be that fucking pessimistic or sarcastic. You know what I mean? Or that self-involved within yourself. You know what I mean? And that full of yourself. You know what I mean? And you just want to hear yourself talk. Go back and listen to the podcast and just listen to all your parts. You niggas is talking for the sake of talking without having anything meaningful to bring to the conversation. Yes, I'm gonna do a better job of screening. I am. I'm not gonna lie, and I blame myself for this. Look, I'll put my flaws on the front. I'll blame myself for bringing these no-name niggas around. No, I'm to laugh at these niggas. But that's what I get. They don't have any substance, any essence, any souls of what defines them, man. They're empty. They come up with these strong man arguments, and they test themselves all the time and say, you know what? I'm gonna go and say, nigga, my defense is impregnable, man. I've been doing this shit too long. I don't go out just hopping on everything, every bad Xbox news and or Xbox show things on PC. Or this, that, and the other, right? Then you got the clip of Sony show games running on PS. What the fuck do you think a dev kit is? I've been doing this shit too long, man. A dev kit is a fucking PC. No, I didn't hop on the Xbox for them show running on a fucking on a PC. A fucking dev kit is a fucking PC. Like I done all that shit already, man. Like you know what I mean? I have to evolve, man. Keep surrounding myself around these feeble niggas, man, with these mental midgets. I keep surrounding myself around these mental midgets, man. I'm doing myself an injustice, and I can't grow spiritually, mentally, and damn sure not financially, man. I'm stagnant fucking with these niggas, man. I'm stagnant. Yeah. Straight like that. You know what I mean? I will do better. And ladies and gentlemen, I've let you down. I've done you guys I say the injustice. I mean, disservice. I apologize. I apologize for the lack of talent that these niggas have. Yes, it's funny to laugh at these niggas, but I've also tried to show these niggas the way. Don't get a show confused, nigga. A show. This is a show. With reality, you know what I mean? And what happens in Hollywood on the big screen, nigga. Right? Don't get this confused. At some point, nigga, you gotta say, this is what I am. I'm a game, I prefer whatever, but I'm a consumer first. Stop going out there defending every goddamn thing, man. Like, stop that shit, bro. Phil said this. Phil could suck my dick. Straight like that. All due respect, I got no respect, man. You know what I mean? Todd, they got me like this, man. I want a different type of time, man. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to come out there and cut the solo record like this, man. But shit, like my man said in the 5 heartbeat, it's flash, nigga. It's lonely at the top. Releasing my solo album. Ain't nobody here to see these niggas. I can entertain myself. They're gonna try to overtalk me and scream all loud. Read if you wrap a character around this and the vibes and the character. And man, if you don't shut the fuck up with that shit, bro. Niggas don't want to hear that digital foundry talk. You about racking shit around, nigga. That shit ain't impressing nobody here. You talking about you're a graphic designer. You showed up with a bunch of Paler Bell pies and shit. What game do you work on, nigga, to call yourself a developer, nigga? What defines you, nigga? What game did you work on, nigga? What was your budget, nigga? Talking about you a motherfucking director. Nigga. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's why everybody can't do what I do. I can step out of the character and give you the real. I can step out and be honest. I can laugh at myself. I put my flaws on Front Street, nigga. But you ain't gonna lie to my goddamn face and tell me that's not shit when I smell it. And tell me they ain't being held back graphically. Nigga, you tripping. These niggas basically told me to go lay the fuck down and just go suck a straight dog dick. That's basically what they did to me today. Fuck me, right? Fuck these niggas, man. Max, my bro said facts. It's about gaming, nothing else. We watch for the funny games and news, fucking capping for the wrong shit. It's good and bad for the... Listen, and again, them delaying is a great thing. That's just not... Listen, let's not lose focus of that. All jokes aside, them putting that bitch back in the oven, and that's what you call a boss move. That's being a behemoth. That's, you know what, that's what my fucking Apple did with the goddamn iPhone. Fuck it, remove the headphone jack, nigga. I'm gonna treat you like that's, I mean, that's what you call being motherfucking the behemoth. Put that bitch back in the oven. And when you show it again, hey, next gen only. PC only, what the fuck, you know what I mean? That's being the behemoth. Hey, say fuck who with that. I finna better sit back. I'm about to begin. Flaw, appreciate the $5, man. But yeah, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Man, that was long overdue, man. I feel good about myself. I feel purged, man. I feel good, man. Before I get over here, I'm going on over to Twitch. They gonna come over here, Z. Now everybody want to apologize, right? You niggas is tripping. No, come out here, nigga. Come out here and say you sorry, nigga. Come out here and apologize to the goddamn audience. These people out here paying good goddamn money. You know what I mean? To put on the show to entertain them. You niggas have been arguing too much. You can get shit to run on the Switch. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Who made you niggas, man? You know what I mean? I'm going live on Twitch, man. That's my Twitch channel there if you don't know by now. And again, shameless plug. A lot of you guys got Amazon Prime, you know. Here's the link. You can subscribe to my channel for absolutely free. And I'm sorry. Going live on Twitch though, man. Here's the link. It may just take me a second. For now, it takes me a second for it to click over. Brown Double, see another claim. My man said, mad respect for you, I appreciate that, big fella, man. Not like that, Z. Damn. Nah, man. You know what I mean? Harsh versus harsh curses, man. You know what I mean? They got to straighten up, man. They got to sober up, bro. You got to sober up, bro. Listen, man. Let me see. Look, hold up. There you go. Last thing. You got 1,000 goddamn podcasts out there. You got a nigga. What's that nigga FC Silent? Nigga hopped on the scene with 7 goddamn subscribers. He gonna make a dog shit show called the Vitamin D goddamn whatever Vitamin C, Vitamin Cock goddamn podcast with 9 goddamn subscribers, right? Fuck this. Last thing, clip this, right? What man can't make was on speaking terms, right? Fuck that. You got too many goddamn chiefs, not enough goddamn Indians. Everybody want to be the front man. Everybody want to have a goddamn podcast, right? Nobody want to take and go, you know what I mean? And what you gonna do to separate yourself from others? No, I ain't got the biggest platform, man. I go live when I go live. But who? Motherfucking Ross Whitmore, Fox News? I don't give a fuck who on here. I'm gonna do what I do regardless of why. Because I enjoy doing what I do. I feel in my motherfucking heart. Ain't nobody show out there better than mine. Why? Because again, I can get in my bag and I can entertain. You know what I mean? I can stand on my own. Listen, I don't need a bunch of other podcasters around me to make a super goddamn team. The Weapon Wheel, no, this is the truth. The Weapon Wheel niggas so motherfucking janky. When I was doing BGST at the same time, at the height, them niggas was buying views and shit. This is all facts. I swear to God on my dead mother. To make it seem like their show was bigger than BGST. All them views and shit was fake. But that's neither here nor there, right? But telling niggas, everybody got a goddamn podcast, right? Everybody. Everybody and their mama got a goddamn show. So what are you gonna do to separate yourself from them niggas? You know what? We ain't gonna beat them niggas. You can have a preference, nigga. You can even damage it. That shit is part of the show. But what you not gonna do, you not gonna walk in my goddamn house with shit on your goddamn shoes and walk across my goddamn aisle, pack a goddamn carpet. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna do that shit there. My $50,000 goddamn carpet. And talk about you got a carrot tomorrow and you gonna wrap it around with it. Man, what the fuck are you talking about? These niggas ain't don't wanna hear that shit. This ain't Rob. I ain't got the audience for Robin Tech Game with goddamn TV or Linus Tech Tip. They don't know what the goddamn power levels will give. Man, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to give it a good nigga goddamn cue. Nigga, they don't want to hear this shit, bro. They arguing me down. Like, bruh. I'm sorry. But again, Evil K Mega. Say, nigga. I'm sorry. No, fuck that. I'm gonna leave it alone. Some things are better left unsaid, man. Nightwolf. Yo, love the channel, but I hate when I can't hear anybody. That's what I'm talking about, man. Niggas calm the fuck down. Yo, Z, I had jokes today. I don't think any else needs to be said. Facts. You know what I mean? Tell niggas to calm down. We can sing together. We can't talk together. These niggas get so emotionally. The niggas shut the fuck up. Let the man talk. I need the audio. Stop booting niggas, man. Start leaving niggas in that coon. Start leaving niggas they gonna think they're gonna be in the podcast, right? These niggas gonna think they're gonna be talking, right? I ain't even gonna let niggas know no more, bro. I ain't. You know why? Nah, I've been too good for niggas. They gonna wake up in coon heaven.
Who this nigga on that land?
Fuck that. Come on, man. Doing this shit too long, man. But like I said, I'm about to go over here on Twitch, man. They over there still arguing. I guarantee they over there still arguing, talking about the goddamn character grids. I'm gonna leave them niggas right there, man. This is the link. Come rock on me live here. It takes me like, actually, let me get my stream key right now. Like, this shit is wild, man. These niggas is lawless, man. For real. These niggas is fucking lawless, man. Hold up, stream manager. Let me get my stream key. Streaming tool. Yeah, dashboard. Copy. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna start doing more solo shows, man. I gotta start flying solo, man. This nigga's here, man. You know what I mean? This long ass clip, I can't cut this. I'm sorry, brother. Take what you need. Take what you made, Zim. Yeah. Take what you need, take what you need, man. He said Foxy News. Yeah, you know what I mean? Take what you need, take what you made, man. I'm sorry, but yeah. But I'm gonna put this over him going on with Twitch right now. Just give me like 1 second though. But I'm gonna be over. But thank you everybody for rocking out live, and I do apologize for the shit show today. Harsh verses and harsh curses. Sometimes the truth hurts. That's all, man. Sometimes the truth hurts.